What's up, guys? What's up, guys? We're back with another video today. It's TG Vlogs. Hope everyone's having a good day. The day is always good. It's whatever you make it. You know what I'm saying? Stepping on my charger here. Whatever this is. But, hello, guys. Welcome back to another video here today. And in today's video, we will be going over the series that I'm making. Now, in a previous video, not similar to this one, but this video is mainly talking about what the series is really about. So, just a warning, a fair warning. This video will be pretty long because I will be going over the entire series of what I'm making. So, I got my computer here. And I'm going to go to where all of this is stored on, which is on a Google Doc. That's where I normally do my work. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. On the Google Doc. It's where I put most of my time towards. I can't use anything else. Like, I could do Google Slides, but bro, like, I'm not doing Google Slides. I'm not gonna lie. That's good though. For like Google Slides, that's really good for a manga, you know, because then you have each slide as a scene, you know. So that is smart to do that. But no, I've not used Google Slides before. I don't have any internet on here. Let me put some internet here. Are we good? Storyline. I just need to go to the storyline. All right, we are back. Probably gonna have to cut that out, what I just did. So, you know, magic. That's editing for you, chat. You gotta love that. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I wonder how everyone's doing, man, because, you know, family is just so big, and I want to make sure everyone in my community is good. My subscribers are okay. My subscribers are happy. I'm happy. You all are happy, and everyone can live free and in peace, knowing that we are all children of God, and we all are protected, safe, and just okay, physically, mentally, and all the cullies and all the alleys. Okay, I'm done. Okay, see, like, I really get into that stuff because it's like, bro, it just goes like down the list. It's just all the way down there. So it's like, you know, it's a lot of stuff happening, and I just hope everyone's okay. But this video is really long. It's only 3 minutes, so this actually may be short, but I don't know. But I'm gonna just tell you guys everything about this series that I've made, that I've been working on. And I said it like I said once before in the last video, I made a shorts video. And prior to that video, I've been working on this for about years now. So, years is in 6. It's almost 10. Crazy work, right? I've really been doing this. I've been sticking with it. It's been changing. I've been rearranging a lot of things in the series. I've been, you know, making edit snippets and cuts and all that stuff, and adjustments, a lot of changes. But, you know, you just keep going, you know. So so this series is this is a manga series. Now, I will say this isn't a manga series because I like the way I write it. I don't know how to write mangas like that. Like, I'm not a professional manga writer, but I did write this like from my head, and I used ChatGPT to help me create the scenes that I desired to create using AI software. So that too, just gonna throw that out there. So half of this is me, half of this is like from a robot that gave me the scene that I looked at, and I was like, does it look good to me? And I just skimmed through it, and I just, some of them I edit and change, and then some of them I actually add my own lines and sayings and stuff. So it's really good. I like using ChatGPT for my series. Even though that's not good, because if you really want to be more creative, you have to use your mind. So of course, that's the downside and the cons of that. But let's get into it, y'all. So first off, this series is called Destiny and Friends Against the Multiverse of Madness. Multiverse of Madness, that last part, I know y'all listen. I know that's like so Doctor Strange inspiration, but like I said, this is like my series. So I mean, so this is how I created it. So but you guys can call it Destiny and Friends Against the Multiverse for short. But that's what it's called. Destiny and Friends Against the Multiverse. That's it. No multiverse of madness, mayhem, chaos, of chaotic knowledge, and like it's not like that. No. I just added that just to make it more, more better, more enthusiasm, and more glamour to the series, like multiverse of madness, but I wasn't thinking that, oh shoot, this is from a famous movie, because that, those are famous actors, those are famous writers, and then you just have me, like, look at me, I'm not gonna be some famous writer one day. You never know, right? So I mean, I just do this because I like my mind. I love my imagination. Like, I really come up with these characters, man, and like I treat them like they're real, because that they're in my mind. Like, I think of these characters, bro. Like, and I don't want to be weird, but these are like my characters for my series. So each and every one of them has meaning to me, and it's like in here, like, not to say I carry these characters on my back like on an everyday basis, and they're like all based off of my emotions and stuff. It's just like in my imagination, I have these characters, like, and they all mean something to me, like deep down, like, so I care about my characters, in short. And now we're gonna move on to the base concept of the series of Destiny and Friends Against the Multiverse of Madness, not of Madness. No, not of Madness. Just Destiny and Friends Against the Multiverse. With the not with the semicolon, but you guys know, with the two dots like this, the one with the dot, yeah, like that. Yeah, that. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the base concept. Okay, so so the concept idea for a manga series named Destiny and Friends Multiverse of Madness, but it's really against the multiverse, and that's it. So I really need to change that. I'm actually gonna change that right now. So it's Destiny and Friends Against the Multiverse, and you should get rid of that of madness part, because it's really long and it's kind of unnecessary. Against the Multiverse is just more. It's just more simple. I was trying to do something more crazy and different that I didn't even realize I was copying that of madness part from a whole movie that's really famous, aka Doctor Strange. For all my MCU fans out there, you already know my favorite hero, Black Panther. I do like Shang-Chi though, but Black Panther, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's keep going. So the base concept is of Destiny and Friends Against the Multiverse. I changed it. Sorry if it took me that long. It's because like I'm really like, these words are kind of small on my screen. So that's why I have glasses, you guys. I watch a lot of TV, I guess. because apparently TV hurts your eyes when you're like up close to a TV when you're watching TV. It like damages your increments. Y'all, it's science, man. I didn't know this, but you know, my mom told me. I was like, oh, okay. Let's just keep going. All right. So, the concept idea for a manga series named Destiny and Friends Against the Multiverse. Mystic plays with time, going back in time, experimenting with his powers, and creates these time paradoxes, not knowing he's changed historic events in the past, leading to a broken timeline and a broken multiverse that has to be fixed, or else everything would disappear. Okay. As the multiverse begins to fall into anarchy, different timelines start to collide, and alternate versions of friends, foes, and forgotten figures emerge. With entire worlds at risk of disappearing, Mystic must confront the chaos he's caused, guided by Destiny and a gang group of her friends she meets from across the multiverse. They embark on a race against time to repair the damage before it's too late, and Mystic erases the multiverse, leaving everything and everyone stuck in time. So, in other words, this series is about space and time mixed together. And they have to save the multiverse before it's too late, because there is a god, not a demigod, a god. Mystic is a very powerful being. But we're going to get into the story main characters in a minute. I'm literally looking at it right here. Beginning with the first character, of course, the main character of them all. Literally, it's in the series name, Destiny, with NY, for all my people out there who know. You really get inspired after what people really do, you know. Just keeping it truthful. So, guys, this story is really good. Like I'm telling you, I've been really working on this, and I like it. It's just like I don't have a lot of people. Like, it's just me doing this. So when I have those times where I'm alone, like right now, like I mean, I really need inspiration, you know, to really keep going with this, so I can like really do this, and hopefully, prayerfully down the road, change my life. You know, hopefully I can get someone to voice act some of these characters. You know, if you're a good voice actor, comment section right there. It's right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Email me. Let's try to get this thing going. I mean, I don't have for all my animators out there, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt you guys aren't out there. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, but if you guys do see this video, let me know. I mean, I have a manga series ready to go, you know. I got 2 volumes out right now, so I'm really excited if this does come to fruition and I start, you know, taking this serious, because I'm already taking it serious right now. I just want to get done with this so I can like really put it out there to the public, let them know that this is what I've created and I'm finished. You know, like I would like to make a project, finish a project, let the public speak and let them say whatever their opinions on it are, so I can go back and fix whatever I gotta fix to make the storyline more better and repairable, so I can just tweak a few things if I have to, but I think I already do that while I'm making the series. So, you know, I really do that, y'all. Like I want to make sure everything is like, you know, like makes sense, and you know. So let's just move on to the first character, y'all. This video is already almost 15 minutes long, so we're gonna move on to the first character, the one and only. You guys know, Destiny. Now, Destiny is a 17-year-old girl. She is 5'10", weighs 150 pounds, and she was born April 23rd, 1998. The series takes place in 2015. So she's 17 years old in that time frame. 2015, by the way. Okay. Now, a short description of physical appearance. She has long curly hair with some parts of her hair braided, and she has dark brown eyes and brown skin, and she's pretty majestic. She has these strange tattoos on her arms and legs that glow occasionally with a radiant purple color, and has a subconscious entity named Luna that can possess her body in the physical world but lives in her mind, almost like Venom, except she can't transform into the thing. It's like Luna is in her subconscious thoughts, so she can kind of like sense danger like Spider-Man. So think of it like that. Spider-Man, she's basically like a Spider-Man with strange tattoos and these glowy luminescent powers like that radiate off the tattoos on her legs, and yeah, and she has like a and by the way, Luna's like her subconscious partner that like helps her from death, and if she dies, she comes back to life with the help of Luna. Luna saves Destiny every time. So Destiny's technically immortal, but she can still die because like if she like doesn't bond with Luna enough, Luna's not gonna be there in the after realm, like in the afterlife realm, like where like right after you die, she's not gonna be there. And if she's not there, then she won't be able to come back to life, and she will essentially die. In the story terms, she won't go to heaven. She'll just die. Well, she will probably go to heaven, wherever you go when you die. You know, same here in this world. We don't know where we go when we die. So not saying she is gonna die, but you guys get it. She has like a subconscious entity living in her mind. It's like it's like possession, but it's not a demon. It's almost a guide. It's a spiritual guide for Destiny, so she can be more powerful with her opponents and like read people easily. And yes, of course, she's energetic. Most days will be hyperactive and ready to do tasks, and some days she'll be tired. Goal chasing. She would do anything to achieve a goal, a set goal, or a task for an activity for the day. She's adequate. She'll be good enough to help others or be there for people. Okay. She's very important and special as she learns her new capabilities throughout the series. And that's true. She actually does learn a lot of stuff throughout the series. Okay, will kindly, lustfully tease others to get their attentions. It depends on the person. If she likes the person, she's gonna tease you. You know, that's just what girls do, you know, I guess. Goofy most of the time, but serious when need be. She's affectionate. She's a loving, adoring person to talk to depending on how she feels. Oh my gosh, yo, this character, y'all, it gets worse. This character was made from me. Mom, Dad, if you're watching this, I promise you, I promise you, this is not from like me. This was just from like deep in here. This is not from my heart. This was from my mind. Okay, like, and I just had to get it out. Like, okay, this character was a character I've been trying to make for a long time, and I'm not gonna lie. Just know that this character is not for me, actually. So, just to give y'all fair warning that this character is very explicit. Okay. So, the next character right after Destiny is Aria. Just straight to it. She's 45 years old. She's 5'11". She weighs 115 pounds, so she's pretty light, you know. The date of birth is October 28th, 1970. She's 45 in 2015. All right. So she's old. But she has this appearance that makes her look young. And the first trait of this character is 100% lustful all the time and will flirt with anyone who comes in contact with her. She's evil. With this lust, she does evil things to people, manipulates their minds, and controls them how she desires. She's energetic, can be energetic sometimes and excited, kind, but can be mean occasionally. Touchy, when you encounter her, she'll touch you frequently to get your attention. Friendly, she'll play friendly with you, but don't be intimidated. She can slowly possess your mind with her gentle force. Hypnotizing. Once you engage conversation and truly get to know her, don't stare, you'll get lost. Her charm is mesmerizing. She's mesmerizing. And makes you want to be around her presence more and more, distracting you from whatever's happening in the outside world. So, for example, you guys know in Stranger Things when Vecna would put these kids or teenagers in like a whole nother freaking universe. Like, I call it dupe. And he puts these teenagers in a dupe, a fake reality that's deceiving, and he traps them there thinking that it's real. But that is not the real perception of what it is and what is not reality, because it looks real, but it's fake. It's a fake reality. And in the real world, you're like this. You're like NBA YoungBoy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you having a whole like because you guys know like when Will had the seizure. Okay, I was just trying to really connect that, but I mean that's not funny, but but you guys get what I'm saying, like with the eyes rolled up behind your head, So she can like basically hypnotize people, like put them in a trance, almost a dazed state, sedated, almost relaxed, very sensual. All right, let me. Okay, so what else? She can become enraged if she doesn't get what she wants or desires. Sounds like every girl out here in these streets, but that's only for the gardening tools out there, guys. So be careful what you sell. Anyways, that's a good joke. She can seduce anyone by the sound of her voice and possess them however she wants. And that's a real power. So like, think of it like a melody, like the way she talks at a different vibration. Like if that hits your ears, like it will draw you to her. Like it's almost an aura. It's a alluring aura. So yeah. And a short description. This is her age journal, by the way. So a short description of physical appearance. Her eye color is red with pink heart eyes, very shiny black silky hair that looks beautiful, white skin, curvy body, short eyelashes, pretty looking face, can summon green snakes around her legs as a defense mechanism. And that is also a reference to the Bible with the snakes, because lust is one of the 7 deadly sins, and I just used the snakes to kind of put that together with the biblical reference. And can have them attack whenever she wants. Grow stronger when she eats an apple. That's also a Bible reference from the Garden of Eden when Eve ate the apple. You guys get it? Okay, cool. Thank you. And she can make herself look younger and more pretty. She has an obsession with mirrors, of course. I mean, why not? I mean, literally. And she loves looking at herself. Her primary weapons are summoning different weapons out of thin air, along with multiple seductive manipulation tactics, which is lustful, hypnotizing, putting you in a seductive state or deceive your reality and take you to her own made-up reality that is fake, drawing you from what's actually happening in the real world. She's lovely, but don't be deceived. She'll have you in a trance. Aria lived. Oh yeah, this is a long story. I really don't want to do this. Oh my gosh, I really don't want to do this. I really want to say this for another I want to say this for another video, y'all. So but I'm gonna finish this. Like after this, I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm gonna make a part 2 of me explaining to you guys my series. It's very long, by the way, so I want to make sure this is long as possible so I can go through everything with you guys, so you guys can get an understanding of what I'm trying to make here. I know it's a little crazy and explicit, and it may seem kind of graphic and like what I'm telling you, but I mean like this is like, don't be scared, yo. Like this is anime. Like this is kind of what it's all about, you know. It's kind of about, and I'm just saying, like, y'all can't get, like, yo, for all my anime nerds out there, bro, like, y'all know, come on now, like, you know what I'm saying? All right. So let's continue reading this so I can end this video, because I've been recording for about almost 30 minutes now, and I'm, you know, storage, you know, wherever you keep the storage stored, you need to save the storage from the storage. Okay, let me you know, I keep trying to make something up every time with, like, you know, using alliteration, but it's like I don't know how to use it, you know. So I just end up saying the storage is stored and inside the store, you know, like, yeah. You know, that's my rapping, y'all. Like, fun fact about me, I like rapping. So but that's gonna be it for another video. Maybe in a short, I'll tell y'all that's like one of my favorite things to do. So, but yes, I love rapping, freestyling, writing music. Kendrick Lamar, old Kendrick, new Kendrick. All right, so Aria lived a normal life, living lavishly and wealthy. She grew up in a nice neighborhood on Earth called Old Town Commons. Now, this isn't the Earth that Destiny is on right now. This was on a similar, like, Earth. Somewhere far away, you know, Star Wars, in another galaxy. Now, she grew up in this neighborhood called Old Town Commons in her hometown, where everyone adored her and praised her for her beauty. Since a child, she was born with a beautiful look and body. Lost where I was. Okay. She got all these traits from her mom, who looked identical to her, but not Aria. She was prettier and more attractive. Aria discovered her powers when people started crushing over her in school, public, or being seen in general by a normal human. This made her dislike humans because they're too fragile, soft, and easy to divert. The older Aria got, the more pretty she was beginning to look, and everyone wanted her heart. Even the president of her city. It was like she was the queen of the world, until she had moved out of town, because the amount of people that would sneak into her neighborhood just to see her was starting to get annoying and creepy. Her parents told her the longer she stayed on Earth, the more people would be instantly attached to your beauty and looks. The mother had this same problem and told her the solution is to move somewhere very, very far away. So she moved from her hometown to the far lands of the world, which is beyond the mountain lands, which is a gray ambient force, with it always being cloudy and mysterious. There's nothing in the far lands but land which seems endless, and millions of trees that have no leaves. It's filled with barely any life, and you'll rarely see any wild animals besides crows. You know, kind of like, think of it like cathedral, you know, like a castle amidst the smoke and the mist, just distant, quiet, timid, almost, not as a personality trait, but just quiet, just there, and it's a little dreary. Very good word for that. And what else? Yeah, so it's filled with no life besides animals, besides crows. Okay. Okay. Aria finds a house she can stay for a while, living in harsh conditions, eating the only food she can get her hands on. Unfortunately, Aria would spend 15 years of her life in these gray lands, ruling it, studying it, and owning it, becoming an urban legend that if you cross through those lands, you won't return or make it past the lands alive. After nearly 2 decades of ruling the far lands, Aria was poor but still was a beautiful woman. She decided that it was time and packed all of her things and moved somewhere else away from the gray empty lands that were starting to drive her insane. She traveled through the scary unholy lands, past the mountains, through the hot, devastating holy lands, guys, the holy lands, the hot, devastating holy lands. Since she was evil and she carried so many sins and lust, which is a sin in the Bible, because the Holy Lands is holy. It is a great land of the children of the Lord. Think of it like that. It is a land of the free spirit, no evil, angels. It's a land of the angels. Land of the angels. And the unholy lands, land of the devils. So the holy lands in this series is basically it's the land for the angels to roam, walk, the good people, the sinless people, basically. Aria, come on now. I read that description, y'all. Y'all can go back in the video and y'all already know what's up with her. So y'all already know all she do, bro. Like, you already know. She gonna burn. She gonna take one step, 1 foot, her feet gonna be burning. You guys know in the Bible it says that about a woman, about this, like, I kind of got inspiration from this because there is I don't know which verse it is in the Bible, but it's like if you love a woman so much, it's like she is like death at her feet or something like that. Like where she stands is death at her feet or something like that. It's like, it's weird. Like I've seen it. I'm not saying I've read it, but I've seen it before. I feel like I know it, but at the tip of my tongue, but it's all the way in the back of my head, like, and I'm trying to get it here so I can get a better understanding of like the connection and the similes and just the meanings behind this character. Anyways, y'all, this character is really weird, so I'm almost done. So let me remember where I was. After nearly 2 decades of ruling the far lands, okay, so she traveled through the scary unholy lands, past the mountains, through the hot devastating holy lands, since she was evil. So it was a hard time to get through that because she was evil. And the grasslands filled with villages and antique houses and different races of villagers. So it's a fantasy world almost. And Aria finds a neighborhood that grabbed her attention. She walked through the neighborhood in need of help, using her beggingness as a superpower to have others give into her situation in awe. She stumbles across an old mansion where that's when she crosses paths with Omar. And from there, Omar takes great care of Aria, cleaning her up and establishing clothes and designs she would like, from clothes like summer wear, leggings, latex, shiny tights, vintage wear that looks appealing to the eye. Basically, she wears stuff that can grab the enemy's attention and like basically have them focus on her and not I need to kill this person. Like neutralize the target type stuff. Like, you know, like come on now. Like you got her right there and like and you're just like you're the bad guy trying to I'm gonna get you, you know, I'm gonna steal your cash, I'm gonna get you. That she's just like and, you know, she's doing her little thing and like the aura just it kind of like it goes, it spreads like outwards like this, and then like it gets to you, it gets to your head, and then once she's in your head, she kind of like hijacks your brain, bro, and then like after that, you're pretty much baked. I'm not gonna lie, because now you're not even seeing the real world anymore. You're seeing what she's perceiving in her mind to get you closer to her. So it's like so yeah. She's gonna, yeah, she does like it's you guys get it. It's weird, but you guys get it. But unfortunately, guys, this video is 35 minutes long, and I gotta end this right here. So, I'm very sorry y'all for this background noise, though. The college next to us is having some sort of food truck party or something. But I've been recording for 36 minutes. Oh my goodness. So y'all, I will catch y'all in the next video. I'll try to edit all this out, bro. Try to make it short, but as always, you guys, I always tell you guys this every single time, y'all. As always, TGV vlogs, man. Do good. Be great. Do great things. Wow, that was the first thing I said. Do great things. Be great. Be good. You guys know how I do it every time. You already know. TGV vlogs. We out here. Yo.